I am Dustin Johnson. Welcome to Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship.
Welcome to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, powered by PlayGolfMyrtleBeach.com. I'm Kyle Oland, and I'm joined, as always, by David Williams, and we are live from TPC Myrtle Beach for the final round of the 2021 Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship presented by Fujikura. And David, it is a beautiful day out here today. The sun is shining. It's going to be high in the sky. We're past moving day, and now we're going to be seeing who's hoisting the trophy. Talk me through what happened yesterday, David.
Kyle, yesterday was a turbulent day, I think is the best word to describe it. I mean, we had a lot of movement on that leaderboard sitting behind us. You know, you had Nick Dunlap tying the tournament record with a 67, jumping up into solo second place, one shot behind Maxwell Ford. On the girls' side of things, it's almost a completely different leaderboard. The only name that's the same, the only two names that are the same are Andy Smith, who's our solo leader, and Catherine Park, who's tied for second. All in all, it was an incredible day. A lot of great shots, and it's really fun to watch these kids plot their way around this golf course.
Yeah, it was a great day yesterday. And at one point, I'm looking at the leaderboard. We're probably about 9 holes into the round, and Maxwell Ford has a 5 or 6 stroke lead. And I'm thinking to myself, this thing's going to be wrapped up before we even get to Sunday. But no, just like in any tournament, things happen, and things did happen, didn't they, David?
Absolutely. I think it was Maxwell Ford went, I believe it was 28 or 29 holes without a bogey, dropped a couple, and then that's when Nick Dunlap came alive. I think Nick had 150 yards into the par 4 14th hole, hit it to about 12 feet, made birdie. I mean, it like I said, turbulent, and I think today we're going to see a lot of the same things. We don't know what's going to happen, and I don't think anybody can even begin to guess what's going to happen today, Kyle.
Yeah, it could go either way. And again, if you're just tuning in for the first time to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, we'd love for you to tell us where you're watching from. We're obviously here in Myrtle Beach, but comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from and when you plan to visit Myrtle Beach, the golf capital of the world. David, you know, it's always amazing to come to the Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship. And the reason being is the talent. The level of talent at this event, there will be a handful of these players out here that you will see on tour one day. Guarantee it. You know, that's probably a very safe bet. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. You know, you see the likes, you know, some of the past alumni of this tournament. You got Akshay Bhatia. He's already on the PGA Tour. You have Michael Brennan, who's tearing stuff up in his freshman year at Wake Forest. You have Trent Phillips, who's at Georgia, and he's been on, I mean, just running through fields in college. Yeah. And then on the girls' side of things, you have two-time champion Alexa Pano. Yeah. She's attempting to make her way onto the LPGA Tour via the Symetra Tour. So I think it's a safe bet to say that we're going to see a few of these kids that are on this leaderboard eventually on a professional tour.
There's going to be more of these kids playing with Dustin in the near future. But David, talk me through real quick. You talked about the girls' side of the field, and the leaderboard got shook up. Obviously, Andy Smith is now at the forefront of the leaderboard in first place. Let's take a look at these responses after yesterday's round.
Just taking one shot at a time, keeping my head level, just focusing on the golf course, looking at my notes, playing the shots that I know how to play. You need to know how to play around the greens. If you don't know how to get up and down and figure out what type of shot you're going to hit, that's it's going to hurt you. But if you're able to get around it, then that helps a lot. Just keep doing what I've been doing, taking one shot at a time, and just enjoying my time out there, because this is my first time playing the event. So I'm really just trying to enjoy myself.
Well, today was a bit of a mess. So I was coming in the back nine. It was a solid back nine. And I was coming to front nine, which is, the back nine is the front nine for me. And I go to number 2, and I hit the wrong golf ball. Yeah, and that kind of messed up my mentality a little bit. And I just couldn't lag putts either today. Putting was a bit of a mess, so gotta keep my head strong. Gotta work on my putting for a fact today and check the golf ball. I know the pin locations are gonna be harder, so I gotta work more on my shots today. And I saw a bit of the pin locations on the greens, and I see how hard the pin locations are, so I gotta do work on my lag putts.
Kyle, I think it's safe to say that, it's going to be an exciting match between those 3 girls this afternoon. And, Catherine Park has a fantastic attitude. She accidentally played the wrong ball yesterday on the second hole. And, I don't think she let it phase her. And I really can't wait to watch what she does today. Now, on the boys' side of things, there are some personalities in this field, some big-time personalities. Let's throw it to Maxwell Ford, Nick Dunlap, and Brendan Valdez and hear what they had to say after yesterday's round.
I mean, I never really knew I had a 6-shot lead. I knew I was beating Luke and Brendan by a solid amount through 6 holes. But, yeah, I mean, that was the first time I've heard I had a 6-shot lead. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. People are going to make birdies. I'm going to make bogeys. It's just that's how it goes. But, yeah, it was fun. Just playing my game. It's not necessarily about holding him off or Brendan off as much as it is just playing the golf course the best I can. So, yeah, I'm excited to be in contention.
I'm going to say I got a poor break on number 6 of the cart path bouncing the trees and played a shot I probably shouldn't have played. Got lucky, went through the trees and made par, and then hit a really good shot in the par 3, and it just kind of set me off from there. I'm driving the golf ball. I did not miss a fairway from that 6 hole on, and I think I only missed 2 greens, and I chipped in on one of them. So I played really solid all day.
Just keep following through with everything. Even though I was missing some putts coming down the stretch, I mean, I just kept having to hit them close and just keep grinding for tomorrow. So I'm always going to try and stay positive and happy. But, I mean, these 2 guys that I played with today, they're my really good friends. So, I mean, it was just really just staying positive. Even if we made bogeys, we're just joking about it, trying to go to the next hole, making some more birdies.
Like David said, a great group of boys in this year's field. And probably the highlight of yesterday's round, you alluded to it, is Nick Dunlap, a single round tournament record 67, 5 under yesterday. He lit the course up in some relatively at the forefront of the round, tough conditions.
And fun fact about Nick Dunlap and his tournament so far, Nick actually made an 8 on the 10th hole on Thursday. And he's now only 1 back. So think about if he had, even if he just makes a bogey, Kyle, he's up by 2.
That's a great point. So Nick Dunlap is going to be in that final group. And I think it's time to have some fun, right? Let's have some fun. So, hey, yesterday, if you watched, obviously David was giving me grief about my pick, John Daly, Little John. He said that, my boy Luke Clanton's going to win this thing, and he was giving me grief. Well, guess what? Yesterday, Little John shot a 70. Clanton shot a 72. 2-stroke difference, huh? Hey, play that video real quick. Remind everyone what David was saying. I can talk about my pick to win. Obviously, if y'all watched yesterday, my pick to win was Little John Daly, John Daly's son. This is his 3rd year at the event. I thought this would be the year he takes that step and hoists the trophy. Yesterday, Little John had a rough day. Still a good day, mind you, but he shot 2 over. He's 6 shots back in the lead. He's going to have a good day today. I bet when he walks up on the practice range today, he's going to be bumping some music in his AirPods, and he's going to be getting in the zone, and Little John Daly's going to be moving today because it's moving day.
You see this face? This is my smug face. And I want you to turn around to that leaderboard right there. Now, folks, if you watched yesterday, I picked Mr. Luke Clanton. Third here in the event to win. He's one back. He's one back.
Just keep an eye on the leaderboard, guys. See this face? See this face? This is my smug face. Guess what, David? I don't think either of our fellas are going to win this, but I'll tell you what. Little John is 3 strokes behind Luke Clanton, and I am super confident that Little John's going to pass him on the leaderboard today. I'm so confident that guess what? Let's make a little wager. If Little John passes Clanton today, you got to jump in that pond over there later. If Clanton stays ahead of Little John, I'm taking a swim.
Well, I don't know why I agreed to that. That
so
was not good.
Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. See ya.